So I'm going live. Welcome and good morning. How are you all? Welcome. So this morning I am here to talk. I want to talk to you about organic marketing. So I want to talk about, and I touched on it last week about automation and organic marketing, and what is the difference. Like what is it that you're hearing out there in the marketplace? Now, you'll be hearing lots of stories. And before I get started, welcome everyone. I am Lucia and I am the CEO and founder of Global Business Academy. Good morning, my beautiful VAs. Hi, GV. So I help people get themselves seen using social media. Now, social media is, the Facebooks, the LinkedIns, the Instagrams, all of those platforms that are social, and they've been created to be social. But what we found during, the pandemic and prior to that, a lot of entrepreneurs were using the platform as a tool to get their business seen and staying within the boundaries or the guidelines of that social platform. So that's what I teach. I teach people how to stay within those guidelines and how to use Facebook, which is my jam. I should be calling myself a Facebook strategist because I just, love using Facebook. There's so many opportunities in Facebook to grow your audience and then convert that audience to clients. So today I want to talk about how you can use Facebook to get those leads and find those clients for your business, because after all, that's what we want. But going back to automation and organic, I teach organic, but there's two different strains of thought, right? So when you look at automation is that you have a you have a Facebook profile. You don't have many in your audience, but what you do have is you have a business page, and then you can use Facebook ads. You lead people to a landing page, and then a sales page, and then your program or service that you offer. Hello, gorgeous. So that is how an automation funnel works, right? So an automated funnel works that way. With that funnel, you only need a niche amount of people. You don't need a lot of people, a lot of followers, a lot of audience, because you're actually niching and you're strategically targeting those people that are your ideal client. So that is where you will hear people say that they don't need a lot of people to get their clients. That's automation. That's how automation works. And, that's fine if you've got the funds and you've got the, the way to do that, because, those apps and all of those, the landing page, the sales page, and the program, etc., all take time to set up. If something in that funnel is broken and it breaks, then you could be sitting there thinking that everything's coming through the system, but it's actually not even working. So that can happen with automation. So automation is still working. Like, you still need to work on your automation. It's not just set up and forget, like a website. It's not just set up and forget. A website's the same, right? You can't just set it up and then let it sit there. It just doesn't work that way. So then we come to organic. Now, organic for me and how we market to our audience is we are growing our audience. We currently have about 11,000 people, 11,000 followers, and that's over Facebook and Instagram. We use the two Meta platforms. So with that in mind, we are strategically growing our audience so that organically we can funnel them through to the middle of the funnel to have a chat with them, see where they're at in their business, and then ultimately convert them to paying clients to join our program, Get Clients Confidently program, or our Client Success program. So that is how that funnel works. The key to this is it's organic, and it's a slow burn, and it's something that you have to do consistently. And you are your brand. So if you're not showing up, if you're not being there, and if people aren't seeing you, then they don't know who they're going to be working with. So, I've had a number of talks today or this week about numbers with some of my clients. Like, they've still only got 800 followers. And I'm like, how many are you inviting? How many are you connecting with? How many people are you sending out there daily? Because it has changed. Facebook gets that growing your audience is the way to build an organic business. So they have actually put that onto our business pages, so we can actually lead people to somewhere from our business pages now. So growing our audience is key to using the organic meta tool. So when you utilize Facebook and all of its free services, Facebook rewards you. So if you're going into your group and utilizing the Facebook group with its albums, its guides, its the Facebook Live facility, all of that, Facebook is going to redirect people to your group. So your group is another way of building a community. So these are all ways you can market this to other people. So Facebook gives you the tools. Sorry, guys, let's just get to the next slide. I need to have the size. Now, 2.9 billion viewers are on Facebook every month. So that is a crazy amount of people. 96% are using mobile phones. Mobile phones are king. Can I tell you, the biggest percentage of users are the 18s to 35-year-olds. So you need to know where your ideal client is and who your ideal client is. So understanding that to start, sharing your message on Facebook is paramount to helping your business grow and get seen. So, it's you need to know where your ideal client sits. So it might be on Instagram, and that's okay because you can connect Facebook and Instagram together. Now, if you're doing that, then what happens is whoever's seeing you on Insta is seeing you on Facebook, and whoever's on Facebook is seeing you on Insta. So basically, you're really enclosing that circle and growing that audience to a wider audience, a wider funnel. And organic funnels are the way to go, basically. So you need to share your profile. This phase, it needs to be on your social media. It needs to be seen. So going live, like we are now, doing doing coaching or training or whatever you want to call it into your Facebook group is always going to get your group to the top of the feed. Facebook is going to Facebook is going to reward you with engagement. So if you're engaging, and I don't mean you're engaging, I mean if your group is engaging. So encourage others in your group to engage, because at the end of the day, it's not about you. It's about the people that are inside that group that are engaging with one another, collaborating, connecting, networking. And that is what Facebook wants us to do in the groups, is be social. So if you understand how social and what social means, social is community. It's about networking. It's about collaborating. It's about joining forces with other people and helping them to develop their skills, develop their business. All of the personal development stuff we do that personally. But when you think about social means encouraging others and building that community of a network. So it's really important to understand that Facebook will reward you when you have a group that is engaging. They will send people to your group. And I always say, it's not your group, because a lot of people go, oh, it's my group, well, that's the old way of marketing. When you keep up with the algorithms and how the algorithms work, you know that it's not your group. It's the community's group. It's a social group. It's a group for other people to communicate and discuss what's going on in their business. So when we're clear on what people's wants, needs, and desires are, then we can get absolutely clear about what we're teaching in our Facebook groups and what we're sharing, what message we're sharing. But please be mindful that you are only a small aspect of that group community. Now, our community is empowering successful entrepreneurs. Now, there are successful food entrepreneurs. There are successful meditation and mindset entrepreneurs. There are artists. There are, accountants. There are video creators, like graphic designers. There's all different types of market entrepreneurs. So I help with business sales. So, you've got to empower everyone to come into that group and share their wisdom. So embrace being uncomfortable with not having to answer everyone, allowing others to be those leaders that they're practicing, they're learning their skills on how to be leaders. So we don't have the answers for everything, right? So we don't have every answer. And that is why in your Facebook group or community, you open it up for others to communicate what they are offering to as a service or a product. Because at the end of the day, that is key to your group growth. And that is key to your funnel growth. So growing that audience. We have 4 lead magnets in our business, and they all run organically through Facebook. They are the cornerstone of our business, I guess you could say. So we run them 4 times a year. So we have a virtual expo, that is a lead generator. We have a visibility challenge, which is another lead generator. We have a Canva masterclass, that is another lead generator. And then we have our social media bootcamp. So all 4 are lead generators. Now, if you're doing organic marketing and getting your message out there organically, you need to use your Facebook group, and you need to share your message wide and far to as many people as you can. And that is where sharing value into other groups, key other groups, like just don't go into groups and post, value post. the groups that you go into need to be, I guess, business specific. So, if you're a business sales strategist and you help people get sales in their business, then, looking for groups that are either all about sales or all about marketing or all about Facebook, they're the three key components of the groups that we would be looking for, because it's a waste of time going into a group that is for young mums, say, or emotional intelligence. So it is really important to join groups that are your business specific, because you're not going, like if you go into a website designers group, your information is going to be wasted in there. It's going to fall on flat ears. So, there's no one in there that's really wanting to know. You might want to go in there and ask about websites, but, there's probably no one that's going to join that group unless they are wanting to know more about websites in their business, because Facebook is a powerful search engine. So many people are using Facebook. So the number one is, I think it's YouTube, and I think the next one is going into Facebook, searching in groups for specifics, and then asking questions. So if this is resonating with you, please, pop in the chat replay if you're catching the replay. But if it is resonating with you, pop in the chat a number 9. Just let me know whether or not some of this stuff is really resonating with you, and you kind of get that maybe you're not being specific enough when it comes to your strategy when you're using Facebook. So Facebook has these are the platforms. These are the tools that Facebook offers you as a business owner. So it has all of the Facebook real estate. So it has your Facebook personal profile. It has your Facebook business page. It has your Facebook group. It has Facebook Messenger. It then now has in groups, it's got guides, it's got albums. What else has it got? It's got the live facility. It's also got WhatsApp. So there's so many tools in Facebook that you can be using. And then all of the other free platforms that can support your Facebook business are Google Drive, Zoom. You can have a free Zoom account or a paid account, YouTube, Instagram, Calendly, Gmail, and Pinterest. Now, Instagram, may I say, is probably more a Facebook tool, because it is connected in Meta. It connects with the Facebook platform. So when you are marketing, and when you're looking at who you're helping, there are 3 key components that, and I think we're just about time. There are 3 key components, or 3 key things that you need to remember. You're on social media to build relationships, and to, if you're a business owner, to network, to collaborate, to support, and build those relationships. You never know what will come from those people that you meet. Then it's market your service, right? So it's putting your product or your service out there. And the last thing is sales. Now, if you put sales first, you're never really going to generate much. You might get 1 or 2. If you're doing the automated way, you'll get them straight away, because people know that that's what you're there for. Basically, you're targeting an ideal market. Whereas if you're doing it organically, You can't come in with the sale first. You need to build a relationship. You need to help people get to know you. You need to market what you sell. Like, you can build a relationship and then forget the sharing your offer. People don't know what you sell. So how are you going to get the sale? So you need to do those three key things: build the relationship, market your offer. It is your a product or service. So market your product or service, then the sale. So it's not market and sales. It is market your product or service. Reg, so can you just fix that typo, please? Bit of a perfectionist here. But yeah, it is market your product or service. I see so many people that don't share what they offer. You know, what is it you offer? What is it that I can buy from you? If I don't know, how am I going to how am I going to know what it is? Thank you. How am I going to know what it is that you might be able to help with, help me with? So market your product or service. It's vital. And then ask for the sale. So, build relationships, market your product or service, and then sales. It's the three key components to being in business online. Okay, guys, that's it for me today. I am out of here. I've got a virtual expo that we're going to be going to for the next 3 days. So if you want to come on over, it's called the Heart and Soul Virtual Expo to support small business. We will have 3 spots. We'll be going live 3 times during the 3 days. We will have an album where there's some special offers in there for people that join. And yeah, it's just a lot of fun. There's a lucky draw. We were actually giving away a month in our Get Clients Confidently program. So if you've got to be in the expo to receive the prize, because there's a special way that we do the lucky draw. So I look forward to hopefully seeing you there, but otherwise I will see you again next week in our business training. Thank you, guys. Our business growth training, because that's what it's all about, is your personal growth. Thank you, guys. Bye now.